Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barron. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Brooklyn Barons Relocation franchise here on Madden 23. That is right, we are back, and we only have 3 episodes left, including this one, before the playoffs. Now, are we going to be a part of the playoffs? That's the goal. That's what we're on track for, but we've got to do our dang thing in these last 3 regular season games. Well, really these last 2, because the final game of the regular season, Week 18, is against the Chicago Bears, who are the #1 seed in the NFC. They're a really good football team, and I don't know if they're gonna destroy us or not. So we've got to do our job, beat the Chargers, who we play today, and beat the Patriots, who we play in the next episode. And then if we do that, that might be enough to control our own destiny and lock up a playoff spot. We do control our own destiny, by the way, because of the game against the Patriots next episode. They're behind us right now, so we do control our destiny, and we have the tiebreaker over them, at least right now, because we won a game early in the season against them. But we can't look too far ahead. We have to focus on what's in front of us, which is the LA Chargers. They're not good. Well, on paper, they're not that great. They're 6-8 on the year. We're 8-5-1. If we could get our 9th victory, that would be awesome. That's the goal, to get our 9th victory. We're going to have to keep playing our style of football, which is quick passes on the slants. Hopefully the run game works, and then just have an outstanding performance on defense, and hopefully that's enough to get us a victory. Now remember, the Chargers don't have Justin Herbert anymore. Herbert's on the Patriots. We played him earlier in the season. We'll play him again next episode. So I don't really know who the quarterback of the Chargers is, and we'll find out when we go over the roster, but today's a big episode because, you know what? I didn't even think about this. Today, if we win, could be us clinching a playoff spot. It could be us clinching a wild card spot. I don't know if that's a fact or not. We'll have to take a look at it and see if we can find out. But that's a possibility, at least, that we could clinch a wild card spot today. So it's a big episode. Hope you guys are excited. Get your popcorn out because it's going to be a wild ride. Let's get into the video. Before I go on any further, I just realized I didn't say the usual stuff at the end of the intro. Join the Juice Club. Hit that like button if you're going to enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. There we go. I got that out of the way. All right, so we are taking on the LA Chargers. We know what we have to do. We are currently the 7th seed in the playoffs, the final team in, going up against the Steelers, who are the 2 seed. I'm not saying that we're going to have a deep run in the playoffs, but just to make the playoffs would be awesome because we had such a rough season in year #1. But if we win this game, against the Chargers, that would make us 9-5-1. We would have to see what the Titans do, although the Titans are probably going to get in no matter what because they're going to win the division. So the Bills are getting in because they won the East. That's already figured out. The Steelers are going to get in because they won the North. Or they haven't won the North yet. The Ravens are 10-4. But the Steelers are clinched. They've already got a spot. The Ravens will most likely have a spot. The Texans will probably win the South unless the Titans win. So the South is up for grabs, and the North is up for grabs. The West is probably going to be won by the Chiefs. So we've got 1 spot already locked up. One of these 2 teams is going to win the division, so that's 2 spots. One of these 2 teams is going to win their division. That's 3 spots. And then the Chiefs are going to win the West. So that's 4 spots already taken up. So then we've got 3 wildcard teams, which is going to be either one of the other 2 Ravens or Steelers. It's going to be either one of the other 2 Texans or Titans. And it's going to be either us or the Colts or the Patriots. That's really all that's left. So all we got to do is win our games, and we are in. That's all we got to do. Just keep on winning. Weekly strategy against the Chargers. There's no way that Larry Moses is their starting quarterback, is it? Is that how they're... Or Mason Rudolph. Good God. Okay, maybe that is their quarterback then. They've got Austin Eckler. We will defend the inside run on Austin Eckler because he's who I fear more than their quarterback, and we'll do blitz counter on defense or on offense to counteract their team. And I'm definitely going to go with forcing 3+ turnovers. I think with a quarterback of the caliber that they have, I think we could force more than 3 turnovers. Malik Willis is in the training, so is Sauce Gardner. And Sauce Gardner, if he has a good day in training, could get an upgrade point. He's very close. If not today, then it'll definitely be next episode that he gets one. Let's see if he is available for an upgrade. Is it Sauce Gardner? It is not Sauce. So next episode he will get one. But Elijah Moore surprisingly has an upgrade point. We'll give him Playmaker. That gives him a 90 overall. And Playmaker's still busted. Still giving a ton of good stuff. And Elijah Moore, did he have X Factor? No, he didn't have X Factor. Never mind. I'm flipping out. I thought that he had X Factor because I thought we had 2 X Factor receivers. For some reason, I forgot we had Justin Jefferson on the squad. But no, he never had X Factor. It was just Garrett Wilson and Justin Jefferson. The offensive line looking good. Running backs looking good. Quarterback is Tight ends are looking good. Defense is fine. I'm happy with how the defense has been playing. We got to be close on finding out Steve Smith, right? Not really. We might not be able to find him out. He's probably just star. George Patton, I hope we're close on, are we? Ooh, this episode. We're going to find out this episode about George Patton's development upgrade. I hope it's superstar. I really do. I'm guessing Quincy Alexander and Steve Smith are both going to be star development. That's my guess on those 2 guys. Kwity Paye will start at the pass rusher because Kayvon is still injured for a week. So he's still there. Special teams, we got Evan McPherson. Specialists, make sure that Garrett Wilson's still in the slot. Sauce Gardner's still playing the slot corner. Everybody is playing the positions that they need to play. I kind of want to put Aiden Hutchinson as the rush right end so that he gets a little bit more play time. I do like Kwity Paye, but I think that Aiden Hutchinson over there could be an impact player. So that's going to be interesting to see how he does. And then all that's left to do is take a look at the Chargers roster and make sure that that is their quarterback. Do they have somebody that's just injured maybe? There's no way they're rocking with Moses as their quarterback. They are. Larry Moses, second-year man out of Notre Dame, playing up to a 75. He's a 73, I think is what it said in the strategy. Okay, he's not fast, really, but he's got 96 throw power, so who knows, man. Maybe he'll become the greatest quarterback of all time. Austin Eckler is still here at the running back spot. We knew that. Keenan Allen's still the receiver with Mike Williams, so they haven't really changed much. They do have Corey Davis now, which is interesting. They have Bronco Taberski, who is an X-Factor 23-year-old tight end, 88 overall with the momentum boost. Wow. Second-year man out of Iowa. Iowa just keeps on producing them tight ends, man. We have one of Iowa's tight ends, too, with TJ Hawkinson. So, Iowa tight ends, we know them very well. Rashawn Slater, Damian Lewis, Corey Linsley, Zion Johnson, and Caleb McGarry are the offensive line for the Chargers. Not an amazing offensive line, but not bad by any means. Sebastian Joseph Day, Mario Kitchens, and Justin Jones as a D-line for the Chargers. And then you've got Joey Bosa, who's a stud X-Factor, Drew Tranquill and Kenneth Murray, and Khalil Mack as the linebackers. On the corner spots, you got J.C. Jackson, former Patriot, Asante Samuel Jr., and Deion Smith, who's a rookie superstar corner. Okay, so their corners are pretty good. Their corners are definitely pretty good. A lot better than some of the teams that we've played in the past who haven't had really that great corners at all. Safeties are John Johnson III and Chuck Clark. And then Tyler Bass and Jordan Berry are the kicker punter. So I can see why they only have 6 wins. Their offense isn't great. Their defense is pretty good. I will give them credit. Their defense is pretty good. Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, J.C. Jackson. Their defense is pretty good. I'm a little worried about Bronco Taberski. That tight end could be a problem for us. I don't think we have anybody that matches up that great with a tight end of that caliber. So if they try to get physical with him, we could be in trouble. We'll have to adjust that as we go. And obviously I'm worried about Austin Eckler because he is a problem both in the run game and in the pass game. So we'll have to figure that out. But it's time to play the Chargers. We are on a 2-game win streak. We beat the somebodies and the Dolphins. I don't remember who we beat earlier. Who did we play earlier? I don't remember. I don't remember who we played. It doesn't matter. We're on a 2-game win streak. That's not what matters. And what matters is what's in front of us, which is the Chargers. We're going to SoFi in prime time. California dreaming, baby. We got to get a W. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. pray for me because we got to get a big win. 3 in a row. Here we come.
It's week 16 of the 2024 season. And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen. He's one of the league's best, currently 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Chargers and the Barons on Thursday night primetime.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, the stage is set for our final Thursday night game of the year between the Brooklyn Barons and the Los Angeles Chargers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Chargers coming into play, but with how good they have been, it's not often that we can say they come into a game truly facing a challenge, but Charles, that's the case this week.
Absolutely. What a challenge it is, because they're now coming into this one and they don't exactly have a clear advantage, something that they usually possess in every game they play with the way that they throw the football. I can't wait to see if they change things, if they emphasize different things than we've seen throughout this season, how they go about trying to move the ball downfield.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Baron football is underway from SoFi. LA is the city of stars. Can we get a couple of our own stars to shine bright tonight? I'm hoping. It's Thursday primetime, and we've got Malik. Just got to take some deep breaths. Got to focus. 1,800 yards, 13 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. All we got to do is focus. If we can focus, if we can just play our brand of football, we don't have anything to worry about because we're clearly the better team. We've got the better skill position guys. We've got the better roster in general. If we just focus and play our game, then we don't have anything to worry about. As Barkley falls forward to the 36, it's a 3rd and 1. They don't have the box stacked at all, so Saquon's going to have a huge lane. Great blocking on the side by the receivers. And Saquon takes it to the 44. That's the kind of blocking that I love to see. 3 runs, and already we are across midfield into Charger territory, and Barkley could be setting up for a big day. Who knows? But I think that they're going to be on to us in terms of the run game, so we'll throw in a pass or two here. I might have to wait a second. I don't have a second, as Malik Willis will overthrow it with the under pressure and accurate. I wanted to wait a little bit, but I just didn't have it. I didn't have the time. Nobody got separation. That was good defense from the Chargers. Nobody got separation on that one. I will try to roll out here. I do have somebody open. Elijah Moore! Touchdown Barons! Wow, I was just going to throw that away. But then I saw Elijah Moore deep in the end zone by himself, and Malik Willis has one of the best throw on the run streaks going of recent memory. Elijah Moore will start the game with a touchdown, and Malik Willis, wow. We got super lucky that the safety was forced to choose, and he chose more of the inside on TJ Hawkinson. Michael Carter has a bruised sternum. I didn't even realize he got hurt on the play, but we start with a huge drive. Usually we like to waste a little bit of time in the first quarter, but who needs to waste time when you score crazy efficiently like that? And now we get to see Mr. Moses for the first time. Does he have the opportunity to part the Red Seas? I guess we'll find out. Larry Moses. This is quite the quarterback matchup right here, but hey, you can't argue with these numbers. 4,200 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. I mean, he may not be a good overall, but he's having a very good singular statistical season. You can't argue with those. And he's going to start the game off by attempting to throw to Bronco, and that'll be out of bounds. I think that was intended for Bronco. He was the only receiver in the area. It looked more just like a straight-up throwaway. The Titans and the Colts are actually battling. this week. They're playing each other. So that's huge because they're actually, no, it's the Texans that are the other team that's battling. So that's actually not as big as I thought it was. I thought the Colts and the Texans, or the Colts and the Titans were the teams that are fighting for the playoff spot, or for the division. That's going to be, oh, it worked out in our favor. I thought that was going to be a sack. He got the ball away just before the sack came in, but the ball was thrown earlier than he wanted to. Keenan Allen couldn't adjust, and it's incomplete. And we forced, not a 3-and-out. I don't think it was a 3-and-out. It might have been. I don't know if he got the first down on that first, on the throw to Austin Eckler. Was it a first down? I don't know. Who cares? Whatever. We got the ball back. And now Barkley can try to take off again. They've started to figure out the run game a little bit. I don't know if we're necessarily going to have the easy run lanes that we had in the first drive. But we'll see. Oh, it looks like we have... Do we have Dominic Peck back? No, we have... it's still Brackett over there. He is still the guard. And to be fair, Brackett has been very good as the backup guard. That's going to be an interception. Or just knocked incomplete. We're going to punt this ball, even though it's probably not the smartest thing to do. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. But I do trust in Elijah Moore. It's a completion. And we will survive. Khalil Mack was coming, that's for sure. He was about to blow up the play. 50 passing yards so far from Malik. A lot of them came on that one touchdown throw to Elijah Moore. If we can get to the outside, why didn't you block anybody? If you block him, I have the first down. But they didn't block anybody. That's unfortunate. This could work with Patton. It will work. George Patton out of the backfield. It's good that we have a tight end as a fullback because we can definitely utilize some fullback catches. Big play for George Patton. He got the first down. Let's switch this to the left side. I do love press coverage, but I'm not going to go away from the run game when Barkley can get us 4 yards per carry. We'll go back to it. We won't let the Chargers get set. Bosa was there, but Barkley's able to spin around and get a yard or a couple yards. 3rd and 1. Ramondre's coming in now, the more power runner. Barkley's still a power runner, but Stevenson will carry for a first down. Good job, Ramondre. We'll give him another shot. Ramondre breaks off one tackle, but he's just going to get wrapped up. Yeah, that was bad from the moment they broke the line. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I knew that was going to happen the moment they got separation immediately. No matter how many broken tackles Ramondre could do. Barkley didn't release in time. I could try to throw this to TJ Hawkinson. Oh, caught it! No, he didn't. Oh, my God, I thought he caught it. Oh, my God, I thought he caught it. I was just going to throw this away, but I was hoping that TJ would come back to the ball, but the ball was thrown deeper. Oh my God, I thought he had it. Right here, I thought he had it. It looked to me like he has it, but then he just drops it as he goes into the end zone. Oh my God, that would have been the greatest play ever if he would have held on to that. And I used a timeout on accident. Whoops. I used a timeout on accident. All right, if we can't get the first down, at least we could try to get into field goal range. That's going to be something we try to do here. If I could, wow, Malik. Oh my God. Yay! That was not the plan. That was not the throw. Let's walk you through this. So what I see here is I see Garrett Wilson and Darnell Mooney. I figure Darnell Mooney's not going to be open because that safety is going to come up and it's going to be knocked incomplete or whatever. So I throw to Garrett Wilson, but the throw is so bad from Malik Willis because this guy right here is in his face, so he's under pressure. The ball is so inaccurate. This ball is to Garrett Wilson. So that's why I said, oh, that's a horrible throw from Malik Willis. But Darnell Mooney just stops and catches it. It wasn't supposed to go to Darnell Mooney, but the ball was so inaccurate that it does end up finding its way to Mooney. I'll take it. It's a first down, and it's a break that we got. And that was crazy pressure from the Chargers defensive line. That's the end of the first quarter. Crazy pressure from the defensive line there. 2nd and 13. I feel the need to throw this ball in verticals. You know I love me some verticals. Especially when you can throw them aggressively to Garrett Wilson. Just like that. Gotta love aggressive throws to Garrett Wilson. Because he should be open right there. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barons! Malik Willis has got 2 touchdowns in the first half. I don't know what's happening. The football gods are on my side today because that drive was so like scuffed, but we were able to survive because of sheer luck with Darnell Mooney catching that ball. I don't know what's happening so far. I feel like I'm in a fever dream, but I am gonna live it because we're up 14-0 on the Chargers in a must-win game. I will take it. And now we go up against Larry Moses. Don't take any advice from Mason Rudolph. I don't know how he has a job in the league, really. Don't take any advice from him. If whatever advice he gives you, do the exact opposite, and you'll be able to be a starter in this league. Austin Eckler is able to break off the tackle of Quinnen Williams and get a yard, or get back to the line of scrimmage. So he doesn't lose anything on the play. But this could be a Quinnen Williams sack. It will not be. Great pickup by Austin Eckler there. And that's going to be a throwaway. So Larry Moses only 1 for 4 today. It's 3rd down and 10. Let's force some sort of 4th down play. Get there. Get there. Derek Brown forces a bad throw. It's a 3-and-out for the Chargers. Let's go. Derek Brown got the pressure this time. It wasn't Quinnen Williams. It was the other D tackle. Big Derek Brown. And the Chargers will be forced to punt again. I think I might be able to return this. Not very far. I got about, what, 4 yards on that? Garrett Wilson's hyped. He's having a good year. Let's get it back to Saquon Barkley. I don't think anybody's going to get 1,000 yards except for Justin Jefferson. I think he's the only one who may already have it. But if he doesn't, he's the only one that's close. Elijah Moore has about 700, I think. And Wilson has 700. Oh, there we go. That's a big-time run. Broken tackle, Saquon Barkley. Use that meaty body of yours. Get those running yards. You love to see it. 150 total yards to their 10. We have completely outmatched the LA Chargers in the first half here. They get the ball to start the second half, so we can't forget that. We have to keep that in mind. Hopefully, we could get one more possession after this. That's obviously a goal. Check that down to Barkley out of the backfield. Barkley gets hit hard. We got to be careful. He might pop the ball out. He's been known to do that this season, which absolutely shocks me that he's fumbling. 1 yard, can we get it? I believe in the offensive line. I shouldn't have believed in the offensive line. I should have went QB sneak. You know I love me the QB sneak. I should have went with the QB sneak. Why did I believe in the offensive line? Your guess is as good as mine. All right. Do we have an option for slants? We do have an option for slants. I don't really like those slants that much. We'll go with it. Elijah Moore's got a lot of separation from that corner. Elijah Moore, big catch, and he holds on. He had a lot of separation. That corner was playing real soft. I think is that J.C. Jackson? No, it might be Asante Samuel. I think Asante's playing he's playing Elijah Moore. I'm guessing Garrett Wilson's getting played by J.C. Jackson. Give that to Barkley. Barkley try to go up the middle. He gets, what, 2 yards? Yeah, 2 yards. Is the stick play an idea here? Elijah Moore, once again, playing soft coverage, but that linebacker's right there. I'm watching him. Oh, they play. Oh, God. Get that ball away. Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus, that was close. They played zone coverage like crazy on that one, and then they brought Bosa on the edge, and he didn't even get blocked. I got to check that down. Barkley will get it. Barkley. 4th and 2. I don't think a QB sneak is worth it at this point. They want us to go for it. This isn't even me. They want us to go for it. From the 2-minute warning, do we kick the field goal? Or do we... Oh, now they want us to kick the field goal. You know what? A 17-point lead, I don't hate. We've been very efficient on offense, but when we have a chance to get points in a must-win game, I think we need to take them. So McPherson will go right down the middle. 17-0 lead over the Chargers. I don't hate it. Obviously, I'd like to be more aggressive, but I can't risk it in a game where we need to win. We need to get as many points on the board as possible, as quick as possible. And like I said, I wanted to get another possession out of this quarter anyway. So if we stop them quickly, like on a 3-and-out like we have been, then we can get a possession and get another possession before the half because they get the ball. So you can see my process. You can see the wheels turning. I just hope that it actually works out the way that I think it does. I think it should. If we can just get pressure on Larry Moses, he's not going to have a time to throw it. He will get this to Mike Williams. That'll be a first down on the first play of the drive. If we get pressure on him, he's not going to know what to do. He doesn't seem like he's a great player with pressure, and as you can see, he makes a horrible decision right there. So he doesn't seem like he's well equipped to handle pressure from the defense. Some say he could be similar to Malik Willis in that way. That's going to be caught. Wow, Bronco Tyburski making some sticky moves. That looked like an actual real-life player doing those moves. That was sticky. Bronco Tyburski with the first down. I thought he was going to step out of bounds first. That's why I kind of sagged off on the tackle. But he makes a first down out of it. And wide open, it's Bronco Tyburski again. And the Chargers are moving. David Ajabo injured on the play. Larry Moses with a wide open receiver. I told you, Bronco, if they were going to target him, he was going to be a problem because he's such a mismatch. That's going to be a check down. Oh, that ball's out! Sauce Gardner with the recovery. Nobody's catching him. Sauce is too fast. That ball came out. They gave it to Corey Davis, and Sauce Gardner will skip his way into the end zone. Oh, my God. Well, if Sauce wasn't going to get an upgrade point before the game, he's definitely going to get one after the game. Is that ball out, though? That's the question. Dislocated shoulder. David Ajabo's done for the day. Oh, that ball's out. They're not even reviewing it. Wow. What a wild sequence. The Chargers were in such good position. They were moving the football so efficiently. They give it to Corey Davis, their third-string receiver, and he gets hit hard by Bryce Hall. That ball pops out. Lewis Seen was trying to get it, but he falls over Corey Davis. Sauce Gardner is able to pick it up, and there's nobody within 50 yards. Actually, I shouldn't say that. There's nobody within 20 yards of Sauce Gardner as he gets into the end zone, skipping his way into the end zone. I wish you could do a high step. That's the kind of play where you need to do a high step. And Sauce Gardner will do his thing. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing, 21. Hit him with it, Sauce. Hit him with the sauce. Yes. He's getting jiggy with it. And now we are up 24-0. Think about the possibility of what the score would be if we didn't take the field goal and we ended up scoring a touchdown in the play. But I'm happy with the 24-0 score. And now it's not as big of a deal if we don't get the ball back before the end of the half because we end up scoring on the fumble. I told you we could force some turnovers against this quarterback. I thought it would be interceptions. I didn't think it would be fumbles by the receivers. But with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go in the half, they're talking to Bronco Tyburski. He's having a really good season. This dude looks like an absolute stud. I will say that. I remember him in the draft. I do remember him. Hey, it looks like Kwity Paye actually gets to play now because David Ajabo was injured. That's going to be a quick throw. Jeff Okudah misses the tackle. J.J. Godfrey's the only chance we have. He forced him out of bounds. Wow, I thought Jeff Okudah was going to have at least a knockdown, if not the interception. Didn't even make the tackle on the play, just kind of went through him. They're doubling up on Quinnen Williams. It's going to be a check down to Tyburski. We keep him in bounds. They use their timeout. They have one left. What'd they use on their other timeout? I don't remember their other timeout being used, but they have one left. It's going to be Moses finding Keenan Allen, and he runs out of bounds. That's a good play by the veteran. We couldn't catch him in time. Good play by the veteran to get out of bounds. 22-yard line is where they're at. 48 seconds left to go in the half. If they could score here, they'd be in great position. That's Corey Davis again. This time, Derwin James flattens him. They choose to not use a timeout. Clock draining. Picked off. No! Almost picked off. Should have been picked off. Instead, it goes incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 from the 11. Moses. He finds an open man. It's Eckler, and Eckler will score. We had a linebacker on him. He was never going to get caught by him. And the Chargers will score with 15 seconds left to go in the half. This is exactly what they needed to get back in this game. They needed to score at the end of the first half and then get the ball and score at the beginning of the second half, so they've done part of the double. And Larry Moses was very good on that drive. Larry Moses was definitely a really good player on that drive. 15 seconds left. I think we just let this ball bounce. Do we try to take a shot? It might be a dumb thing to do. But if Elijah Moore could get deep. Oh, Justin Jefferson must have got hurt. No wonder Elijah Moore is playing so much. That's going to be bounced around. The pressure was coming. I felt it. I think we just run this ball. I don't want to risk anything. I'm not going to try and ruin Malik Willis's game because he's had such a good one so far. I don't want to ruin his game with an interception, an unnecessary interception. So that'll be the end of the half. We lead 24-7 going into the second half. We are going to focus on the throw it short, and we are going to try to focus on the defend the short pass for Larry Moses, because that seems to be what they're working with Bronco. So we'll have to defend that. But we only have 2 quarters left before our 9th win of the season. We just got to keep playing the same kind of football that we played in the first half, and we should be good. Our defense should be able to hold out, although I say that given what happened on the very last drive of the half for them. It's going to be a handoff to Eckler. He's got a ton of great blocking. Derwin James saves a touchdown, or at least a huge gain, because Lewis Seen was making his way over there, but it would have been a huge gain if not a touchdown. Great tackle by Derwin James there. But that's a great first play of the drive for the Chargers, and Eckler will get it again, and Quinnen Williams will bring him down after a fight for 6 yards. Something's changed in this Chargers offense. They seem to be a lot more efficient than what they were in the first quarter. It's going to be a deep throw, 2-on-1. Knock it down or pick it off. I don't care. Thank you. Jalen Mills and Lewis Seen work together to knock that down, force an incompletion. It's 3rd and 4 from the 45. Doubling Aiden Hutchinson's not a great idea. Corey Davis, touchdown, not touchdown, first down. They complete the conversion on 3rd down. Not what I wanted to have happen, obviously, but not much I can do on that. He was wide open. Hutchinson was making his way to him. It's Corey Davis again. They are feeding Corey Davis. More than Keenan Allen, more than Mike Williams. It's Corey Davis. What has gotten into these Chargers? The end of the second quarter, and after the fumble. After the fumble we forced on Corey Davis, that next drive is the drive they scored. And now it's the drive here in the first half, or in the second half. So that something clicked after that fumble. They turned on the overdrives here. It's going to be Eckler, brought down by Jermaine Johnson. Big tackle. I think, is it Jermaine Johnson? I don't remember. I don't care. He doesn't play much anyway, so I don't need to call his name much. And that is going to be, oh, Derek Brown, pressure. It's a sack, Derek Brown. I utilized my Galaxy brain. I realized that Quinnen Williams was going to get the double, so I was able to beat the guard one-on-one, and Derek Brown gets the sack. Look at this Galaxy brain play that I have here. At the last second, you can see I switched from Quinnen Williams to Derek Brown because I knew that Quinnen Williams was going to get the double, so he does. Derek Brown wins the one-on-one with the guard and just wrestles Larry Moses to the ground, and then we get an awesome show of strength from Mr. DB, Derek Brown. You love to see it. Show me them big muscles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love to see it. Love to see it. And we force a field goal attempt from the 29-yard line. This has got to be like a 35-yard field goal or something. And it will be right down the middle and good. That probably would have been good from at least like 45, maybe even 50. Good kick from Tyler Bass. So they've pulled it from a 24-point lead to now 24-10. It's still a 2-touchdown advantage. I'm still happy with how it's been going. If we can score again, make it 3 touchdowns, obviously that's what I want to do. Anything, getting a field goal would be good. Anything makes it a 3-score game. And having that 3-score advantage is most likely the best option. So that's definitely what we want to go for. They still cannot run the football, though. Barkley, speaking of can't run the football, Barkley gets really nothing on that one. I was hoping we get a little bit better blocking, but the blocking doesn't come. Yeah, Justin Jefferson must have got hurt in training. I didn't realize he did. Garrett Wilson catches that. That was a little closer than I would have liked. Drew Tranquil played that a little tighter than I thought. Great blocking on that one. Barkley gets 8. Let's go with a halfback dive up the middle. If we can just keep on wasting time, then that'll be good. Barkley, 3rd and inches. You know what we got to do. It's the juice special. We go to Malik Willis. We ask him, hey, can you get us a yard? We don't even need a yard. We need inches. Get us this first down, Malik. I know you can do it. He can. First down, Malik Willis. That's all we needed. We don't call his number very often, but when we do, it's usually for a QB sneak. And now we have a chance, fresh set of downs, chance to run some more clock. 85 yards on the ground for Barkley today. I am a fan of the middle clear route, only if it's Garrett Wilson. And it is Garrett Wilson. There it is. Big time catch. Garrett Wilson. The middle was open. And Garrett Wilson gets the first down. Let's get back to Barkley. This should be the last play before the end of the quarter. So we'll go back to Barkley here. He will get decent blocking. Saquon Barkley first down and more. 100 yards even on the day for Barkley. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. We are on track for a big-time victory, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. You know what happens when I get ahead of myself. Something bad happens. We can't have that. Oh, I don't have any audibles on Garrett Wilson. I'm just going to roll out of the pocket here and throw. No! I scored, too. That's on me. That's my fault. I didn't realize I was going to be across the line. I tried to pull it back in the last second. That one's on me. I apologize. That's stupid. I didn't try to throw it, but then I saw him, and then I realized I was a little bit too far on the line. That's an interception. Malik Willis throws a pick. And that's going to be broken tackle and a pick 6, Kenneth Murray. This one just turned. This game just took a turn, and I had a voice crack on the turn. Wow. This game just took a turn for the worse. It's a 1-score game now. Our advantage is basically gone at this point. What happened on that one? I tried to get it to Barkley. It gets deflected and caught by Kenneth Murray. Oh, I scored the touchdown too on the penalty, but because I'm an idiot, I ran across the line. Ramondre gets really nothing on that. Man, that's so stupid. That super sucks. And especially, we can't rely on Justin Jefferson. We have to rely on, like, Garrett Wilson and stuff. That should be 3rd and 1. It's 3rd and inches. We call on Malik Willis in these situations. I could give this just to Saquon, but I trust Malik a little bit more. Let's get the first down. At this point, we're just trying to survive. At this point, we are just trying to survive. Wasting time, doing whatever we can. Doing whatever we can to waste as much clock as possible. And maybe get into field goal range to make it a 2-score game again. But with the blocking like that, it's not going to happen. Maybe verticals will be open. Denzel Mims, Garrett Wilson. Mooney's going deep. I like Darnell Mooney on this one. Yes, sir! Darnell Mooney got wrapped up at the legs. That's a shoelace tackle. But that was a good throw from Malik Willis and a big-time play from Darnell Mooney. He won the one-on-one. They stick with the showing blitz, but it doesn't matter. Barkley gets wide open up the middle. Good run from Barkley. I don't know if the spacing play is going to work really that well. I don't like any of the hot route options. I really need to put something on Garrett Wilson. I think I'm just going to step up and run and then dive. I think that's just the best option that I had there. I really need to put like some sort of hot route ability on him. Ooh, that's George Patton. That's probably not the best idea. I kind of panicked there, and I thought he'd be open. More open than what he was. All right, Mooney's running a nice route. Hawkinson, I think, could be open. Hawkinson is open. TJ Hawkinson. There is a chance for a first down here, but I think this is just Garrett Wilson. Yes, Garrett Wilson, touchdown! Number 3 for Malik Willis. Garrett Wilson gets number 2. On 4th down and 2, or 4th down and 3, whatever it was, we put the ball in the hands of our best receiver when Justin Jefferson's not out there. And we give it back a 2-score lead on the Chargers. Man, that one had the heart pumping. That one had the heart pumping. I was super nervous on that one. Whew, okay. All right. 2 minutes and 31 seconds to hold these Chargers. If they score, they go onside kick, no matter what. So we got to be ready for that. If we could just slow him down, it's going to be a screen. He's not throwing the screen right away. What happened there? Usually they throw the screen immediately. That's why I was kind of like waiting. I didn't want to go for the sack because I thought that he would just like toss it over immediately. He didn't do that. 2nd down and 10. They stopped the clock though. Oh, pressure coming from nobody, and he throws it away. Keenan Allen was the target, but he was covered by 2 guys. And it's 3rd down and 10. It's got to be 4-down territory, right? It has to be. Another screen. This one might work. Ashton Davis kind of contained the outside. And it allowed Tremaine Edmonds to get there. And it's going to be 4-down territory. I figured it had to be. 2-minute warning. No more stopping the clock unless for an injury or for a penalty or for a timeout by the Chargers. It's 4th and 7. It's a clear passing situation. Bronco's not going to go out there, is he? I don't think he's out there. At least not for the pass. Get to him. Why does he have so much time? Intercept it. Knock it down. Lewis Cine. Lewis Cine with the knockdown. And the defense holds strong. A 3-and-out for the Chargers. Barkley will get it, and he's having a great day running the football, that is for sure. 2nd down and 2 now for him. They're starting to use their timeouts. If we could waste them, that'd be great. Ramondre Stevenson, who needs to waste the timeouts when you've got Ramondre up the middle? This one is over. This one has ended. Does this mean that we have officially clinched a wild card spot? I can't say for sure. It matters really if the Patriots won. If the Patriots won their game or not. Because the only problem is we're playing on Thursday, so we're the first game of the week. So nobody else has played yet. So we have to wait till we simulate to the next week to find out if we are locked in or not. A minute 42, this one's over. It's a 21-point lead for the boys. Man, that touchdown for Ramondre, that stop on the Chargers drive, the 3-and-out was massive. Oh, the Patriots are playing the Bills. No way they're winning that game. The Bills are so good. We know firsthand how good the Bills are this season. They frustrated me to no end. Mike Williams with the catch. They still have 2 timeouts because we scored too quickly with Ramondre. But I don't care. They're not going to have enough time anyway. A lot of time again. And he's just going to throw that out of bounds. The Chargers offensive line, for being pretty mediocre. They are holding and giving Moses a lot of time. That's a quick throw. That's Bronco. I tried to get the big hit with Derwin James, but it wouldn't let me. They're using the double on Aiden Hutchinson. Understandable. That's Eckler. Can we get a big hit on Eckler? No. But they're sub 40 seconds now. They use another timeout. They only have 1 left. Only 1 remains. Boogie Basham's out there. Boston's out there. Smith. I'm going to be Steve Smith. 31 seconds to score 3 touchdowns. It seems impossible, but you never know with Madden. You never really know. Corey Davis gets the first down. I would assume they'd no huddle and then use their timeout because they're stupid. Whatever. No more timeouts. 20 seconds. Will they get one more touchdown to kind of save their dignity? It's going to be to the end zone. Touchdown because Akuda did something super weird. He was like swimming outside. I don't know what that was. But Corey Davis mossed him basically. And it's a touchdown. I wouldn't think that they would try an onside kick, but I'm going to line up an onside kick formation just to be safe. They will try an onside kick with 15 seconds left. And it will be recovered by Mooney and just go down. 14 seconds left, but you know what? I'm not satisfied with 14 seconds left and what we have on the board. Garrett Wilson deep. Garrett Wilson catches it. 9 seconds. Malik Willis, I'm going for star development on you. I'm trying it. This could be TJ Hawkinson. Hawkinson back in the end zone. Touchdown Barons. Malik Willis with number 4. He's had his best day as a Baron. I just lobbed it in there over the top. I'm trying to give Malik Willis a development upgrade, and maybe this is the game where he finally deserves it. Because he's played really well today. He had the stupid interception, but that's really not his fault. That's more me not being patient and waiting for Barkley to clear the linebacker. So that's more my fault. But we kind of negate their touchdown now, and it's back to the exact same thing it was before both of those touchdowns. And they will go man 3 deep. Try to lob it as far as Moses can throw it. He's got, what, 96 throw power, we said? So he's got a cannon. Is it an accurate cannon? We'll wait and find out. And he's just going to short arm it to Eckler. Or, yeah, no, Keenan Allen. Whatever. We got our 9th victory of the season, boys. And Malik Willis had a day. 17 of 24. 251 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Great day for Malik Willis. His best day by far as a Brooklyn Baron quarterback. Barkley, 24 carries, 123 yards, finally got some running game going. And Ramondre had the huge open lane to get the touchdown. The one that ended the game, basically. Garrett Wilson had 6 catches, 86 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Elijah Moore had 1 touchdown, and Hawkinson, his only catch of the day, was that touchdown to finish the game. Tremaine Edmonds had 4 tackles, so did Akuda and Lewis Seen. We sacked him 1 time, that was right. Derek Brown got the sack. We didn't pick him off at all. but we did get the forced fumble, which Sauce Gardner took back for a touchdown. So 45-24, our 9th victory of the year, and that might very well be us in the playoffs. Okay, so in the next episode, we will play the Patriots in Week 17 in Gillette Stadium against Justin Herbert. Last time we played Justin Herbert, we picked him off like 3 or 4 times. The Bills did beat the Patriots. They're 14-1 now. But this time for the moment of truth. Are we clinched? We are not. The AFC picture is the Bills have clinched the 1 seed. The Texans won the AFC South. The Ravens and the Steelers are both tied, but I think the Ravens have the tiebreak because they're above them. So the AFC North is still up for grabs, but 2 of the wild card spots could be filled. Wow. Okay. We have not clinched yet. There's still a way for us to lose and not be in the playoffs. The Chiefs and the Titans. We have to keep an eye on both of those teams. The Chiefs and the Titans. We are now the 6th seed. But we have to keep an eye on... Actually, it's really just the Titans. Because the Chiefs are going to get in no matter what. They're going to win the AFC West. So it's really the Titans and I guess the Steelers too. It's whoever doesn't win the AFC North is the other problem for us. So... we've got our work cut out for us. We have to beat the Patriots next episode. That is a must. A must. We have to win against the Patriots. If we do that with a 10-win season, it's hard to not see us in the playoffs. So, massive episode next episode. You do not want to miss it. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this one. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.